Hey guys, Verbal95, recording live from Little County Prison Cell. Thought I'd just get one more done today, maybe just squeeze that last one out. Because, yeah, it's gonna get dark soon, and I'm not gonna be able to, get one. I can't really give a death battle in the dark. And if I turn the lights on in the room, it's gonna look all shitty, and I don't, yeah. So, unfortunately, I'm not leaving on it today on a very important note, but, might as well. This one is going to be Tsunade from Naruto versus Yoruichi from Bleach. You know what? A lot of people like to think Bleach has it completely over Naruto, like, anytime you do a Bleach fight versus a Naruto fight, it's automatically, Bleach characters automatically win. This is sort of an exception, actually, because these two are, I like to think at least these two are even. There are a lot of really big-time anime people that say, Yoruichi completely destroys Tsunade, and, Soy Phone completely destroys, Shizune, and, so... Or do you beat Sasuke, all that shit, But this fight, I think it's a little more even. And the thing that I like about it is that, it's everyone says it's one-sided in Yoruichi's favor. I think it's very even, and it's not like it's the worst character from Bleach versus the best character from Naruto. It's actually a very major character from Bleach versus anymore, at least in, Shippuden, after a while in Shippuden, what becomes a very not that important character in Naruto. Tsunade just isn't that important anymore, and maybe that's why people think she's not, yeah, this works. This fight really works for me. Tsunade being the fifth Hokage, she was chosen for that title, not, because, definitely she's worthy of it, she's one of the legendary Sannin, so, she was chosen worthy to become the fifth Hokage. She is, pretty much without a doubt, I guess, I don't really think that many people would argue with this, the greatest medical ninja in the history of pretty much the Naruto universe. Granny Chiyo can't do what fucking Tsunade was able to do a lot of the time. Sasori had, he had what he considered the most complicated poison ever devised, just cracked by Sakura because she was trained by Tsunade. Like, Tsunade is considered the greatest medical ninja of all time. So, that's pretty fucking, that's pretty awesome. So with that actually influences her fighting style, aside from just smashing shit everywhere. She also has a very knowledge of the human body. Now, usually she attacks the person's chakra points, and considering people in Bleach wouldn't have chakra points, it wouldn't really work. However, she still, basically after the whole chakra point attack didn't work, she'd realize, oh wait, okay, whatever. For some reason this isn't working, let's go to the next thing. Attacking her joints, attacking her pressure points, attacking her, she's able to do that. So, yeah, if Yoruichi had a chakra points, this fight would be over in like 10 seconds. Oh, you're dead, okay. Anyway, Also, like I mentioned before, Tsunade is able to generate her chakra through her body to give herself fucking freakishly horrible strength to the point where she can kick the ground and have, like a friggin' mile-long fissure, come out of it. She can flick a person and send them fucking, like, 20 feet back. That's, some Bill shit that we get there. She can, now excluding things like summonings, also she can increase her powers exponentially, or not her power, but she can increase her, like, strength and speed and everything exponentially, her jumping ability, agility, all that. And I believe even her thinking speed with that, what is that one jutsu she uses where she gets that shit all over her forehead and everything. I forget what it's actually called. I haven't memorized a lot of... I've long since stopped memorizing jutsu. See what I mean about it getting dark? This is why I try to do this before it does that. Yeah, so Tsunade, very well acquainted with the human body, freakish strength, whatever. Yoruichi, former Squad 2 captain. Squad 2 is the stealth one, right? Yeah, former Squad 2 captain. Known for hand-to-hand combat. I mean, there is that whole rumor that she had Suzumabachi before Soifone did, and Soifone inherited it from Yoruichi. That's whatever. Yoruichi is probably, I'd like to say, one of the fastest people in Bleach. But she doesn't... Basically, the only reason she's shown as this wise character is because, just like the Sannin, yeah, let's not point out anime similarities here, but just like the Sannin, she's part of a group of 3 legendary people who happen to be fucking amazing at everything. Ichigo's dad, Kisuke Urahara, and then, Yoruichi. So, but she's not really, like, the strategist of the group. That's Kisuke. Kisuke's the smart guy. Whereas Yoruichi is really just the I'ma fuck you up of the group. Quite frankly, that's what she does. And she doesn't use a sword or anything like that. No. And assuming this is standard equipment and she doesn't have those fucking, like, giant gloves and foot gloves that Kisuke made her to fight Aizen, which she wouldn't, I guess. That just means that she'd be going into this barehanded. But, she is an incredibly good fighter. But unlike Tsunade, where Tsunade has, like, a systematic destruction, she's just a martial artist. She's just, she's just punch and kick. Learn how to punch and kick better. But anyway, a fight between these two. Oh, wait, yeah, and then she can also do the Shunko, which is basically a mass of energy that gathers around her body, and she can even concentrate this to a specific point of her body, like her hand or her foot or something, and surround her hand and foot with that energy and, strike really hard with it. She's also a complete master of the Flash Step, which, everyone does, but she's like a complete master of it. The Flash Step basically just lets you move at a higher, like, really high. It lets you basically have superhuman speed for a brief couple of seconds. In this fight, Yoruichi easily takes the speed advantage. Tsunade definitely has the strength advantage. Definitely. You guys can say, oh, maybe they're equal or something. No, Tsunade wins in strength. Even without the fucking forehead jutsu thing, she's stronger than Yoruichi. Does that mean she wins? Not necessarily. But base strength to base strength, Tsunade is a lot stronger. Now, is Yoruichi fast enough to just completely make Tsunade's strength irrelevant? No. Or at least I don't think so. Because Tsunade, as she trained Sakura, or as she at least taught Sakura, is a medical ninja. And in her own words, the medical ninja's greatest, or not exactly her own words, don't quote me on this, but in her own words, Tsunade, you know, a medical ninja's greatest mission, it's their number one goal, is to avoid getting hit at all costs. Because if the healer gets hurt, who's going to heal the rest of the team? It's just like WoW. Or just like DCUO, actually, DC Universe Online. Healers use distance weaponry in flight so that they can't get fucking hit and just keep distancing people because they're just healing people. Had to bring in DCUO into it. I had to. I'm sorry. So Tsunade definitely be able to avoid a lot of Rangiku. That'd be a fight. Tsunade Rangiku. There's two things about them that's similar. Can't really put my hand on it or them because they hit me. Anyway, yeah, Tsunade's probably fast enough to avoid a lot of Yoruichi's attacks, but Yoruichi's definitely fast enough to avoid Tsunade. So basically, all I'm saying is this is a really good fight. I like this fight. People say it's one-sided. I don't know why. I do want to go with Tsunade on this. Even without summonings, just based on her freakish strength and, you know, I think a lot of her abilities could be used to counteract Yoruichi's, and if she got Yoruichi up close, you know, hit her joint in the leg, hit her joint in the arm, disable her, bam, it's over. As soon as Yoruichi gets in close, I think Tsunade has an advantage. But anyway, good fight. It's getting really dark, so I gotta end this video quickly, especially because it's running really long, and eventually my phone decides that it's gonna shut off if I don't... If the video is too long, and I didn't delete my other video, I did record it. So, yeah, I'm pushing my luck here. This is Verbal Engine 95. See ya.